Good morning. First of all, apologies. As you can see, I am driving. I am driving safely though. I am on hands-free and I've got all my attention on the road. Thought I'd do the week 10 video log because I've just realised I haven't done one yet, and if I don't do it now I will probably forget because I've got a memory like a sieve at the moment. So I'm on a road trip, as you can see. First visit to family and friends in Essex in nearly 4 months. Yeah, really looking forward to that. Of course, it's all socially distanced, meeting family and friends either in their gardens or in the park. M25 this morning is more or less dead. There's a few cars around, but not a great deal. It's currently 8:30 in the morning. The sun's shining. It's looking like it might be an okay day. Better than yesterday, anyway. So, week 10. How did we get to week 10? I started the line dance lessons online later, I was good 4, 5, 6 weeks behind everybody else. So the fact we made it to week 10 is quite amazing. And somewhat upsetting, if I'm honest. I recorded the week 10 lessons last Wednesday, which on Wednesday it was the hottest day of the year. I think Thursday was slightly hotter, but boy, was I melting. I can't tell you how much I was melting, and of course couldn't really open the doors and the windows either. I did have a fan going, but being in the hall on my own, didn't really want to open up all the doors. Yeah, only one new teaching week 10. I've sort of had a slightly easier week on myself, so there was quite a lot of recaps going on. What do I need to tell you? I don't think there is a great deal to tell you. Who came out to play with KD on Friday night? Wow, what a night. KD sang 2 fantastic line dance sets. I danced to each and every one of her songs. I did my own DJ sets and of course danced along to those as well. Numerous messages from people saying how much they'd enjoyed it, how much it was the closest thing to a country music club that we could do. Yeah, worked really, really well. So for those of you that came out and supported me and had a good night, thank you for coming. It was my absolute pleasure to welcome you in and run the evening. For those of you that didn't, you missed a good night, I have to say. It was so good, I can't tell you. So, lockdown, social distancing, the country in general, things are starting to reduce. I think 4th of July is quite a milestone day for 3rd phase of the unlocking. Unfortunately, still no dancing, still no live music. Lots and lots of businesses are open, but the guidelines don't allow dancing, they're not allowing gyms, etc. Yeah, hopefully we'll be back together soon. There is movement, everything is going in the right direction, which is good. I have looked at the government advice, I'm watching it closely. Both our halls, Tuesday Hall and Thursday Hall, are reopening, but of course they've got lots of conditions, policies, procedures and exceptions in the rules. Thursday Hall have stated no dancing, which I can understand. Looking at the government advice, I can understand. Tuesday Hall hasn't announced that yet. They have said they want policies and practices in place to ensure safety. I have started looking at risk assessments and looking at those policies and procedures, and just this weekend I've managed to procure a case of alcohol hand gel. So things are going in the right direction. At the moment, looking at the government advice, I can't see how we can safely be back together. We certainly can't be back to what it was before lockdown. At some stage soon, I'd like to get us back on a reduced capacity, maybe some sort of booking system. But here and now, we're not quite there. So I will put that risk assessment in place. I will work on those policies and procedures. So as soon as government advice allows us to, we can put something back together. So hang on in there. We'll keep the online lessons going for the time being. And hopefully we will be back together again soon. I think the only other thing I had to say is week 11's, getting ahead of myself now, week 11's improver class has a great dance. It's a new dance I'm teaching, a little bit of a guilty pleasure. I am a fan of Black Lace. I've just said that on the internet to be here forever and ever. There's a new dance out that is looking like it's going to do some good things. It's called Obladi Oblada Remix. So you can guess the Black Lace song. It's not Black Lace, but you can guess the song. It's a great dance. It's an improver dance. It's not necessarily straightforward, but we can do it. It's not difficult. It will probably be quite a meaty teach on week 11, so we will do a freestyle warm-up and we'll try and do what we've been doing over the last few weeks, but I think the teach will be the vast majority of that lesson, so do keep your eyes open for that. If you're my absolute beginners, if you've been following the absolute beginner course, as I've said before, week 10 will be your last week. I do apologise. Had great fun doing them, but for various time reasons I've decided to knock them on the head. And also, I've said it before, I'll say it again, if you've done 10 weeks worth of absolute beginner lessons, you're no longer absolute beginner. You've got various options to jump onto the easy beginners or to go back and look at the absolute beginner lessons on the Learn to Line Dance with Richard channel. So there are other options there. Please don't give up, and hopefully sometime soon you can go and find yourself a real class, which is a whole new ball game but much more fun than doing it at home in the living room. Okay, that's me done. I'm approaching the Dartford Tunnel, so I'm going to say goodbye before I get there. Hope you don't mind me doing this via hands-free in the car. I promise you I have been hands-free and I have been safe. Yeah, enjoy week 10 lessons. Till I see you, take care, stay safe and look after each other. See ya, bye. Siri, end video.